It's a good question.
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
Well, that's a good question, yes.
Good question.
It's always fun to play the evil one, isn't it?
I've never done it before, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing someone who's completely 100% totally bad with no conscience and no goodness at all in her.
There's a bit of a stereotype thinking in the movie, though. The blonde one is the good one, and the brunette is the evil one.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, I think because it's kind of a fairy tale, I guess archetypally the blonde's good and the brunette's bad, and I'm okay with that.
For actors, you know, actors are often typecast or cast according to their previous performances. Have you ever had to deal with that?
I don't personally feel typecast. I feel like I personally play all sorts of different roles.
Yeah, you've been lucky, I think.
I've played even a blonde once. So there you go. I've got a big range.
You're really very beautiful, and you started out as a model. So I wonder, did you discover that throughout your career, was your beauty an advantage or disadvantage?
I used to do some modelling in my summer holidays when I was about 14, 15. And I was not actually a very good model. It's actually very hard. It's really hard work. You have to really. Have you done it?
Yeah, I've tried it.
You have to really concentrate and be really organised. And those women that make it, they work really hard, and they're kind of serious business women in many ways. So I was a bit of a crappy model actually, but it's not really connected with acting actually, because if you're having your picture taken, you have to look in the camera, and when you're acting, you have to forget that the camera
exists.
Yeah, so actually is really bad for acting, for me anyway, being conscious of the camera.
But being really beautiful, did you discover that you have to sort of...
Stop saying that!
I'm sorry, but I'm looking at you and it's just so obvious. Okay.
No, it's okay. I'm completely joking. Yes, being attractive. Yeah.
Does it? Did you discover that you had to sort of convince that you're talented as well?
I mean, I know exactly what you mean. Unfortunately, movies actually lean more towards. I think there are incredibly talented people who aren't conventionally good looking, who don't get a chance to work, because movies, particularly Hollywood, are really only interested in people who are more like traditionally attractive.
So it is an advantage.
To be attractive.
To be attractive.
Of course, as an actor, yeah, of course, in film, I mean, yeah, definitely, yeah.
In 2005, you get an Oscar. So because we just experienced six. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just.
So because
I remember because I was pregnant.
So because we just experienced another Oscar ceremony, I'm curious, how does an actress's life changes after getting an Oscar?
Well, I only know for me personally, it meant that I didn't have to work so hard to convince directors to give me jobs. They started offering me jobs without me having
Stack of scripts.
I had to beg before, and then I had to beg less after.
Your son is 7?
Nearly. He'll be 7.
Has he seen the movie, or is he?
He hasn't yet. No, he hasn't seen it.
Are you excited for him to see? Because not every movie is suitable for kids.
It's true.
So.
It's true. Yeah. I hopefully he'll. I'm sure he'll love it. I mean, it's a perfect kids movie. He's actually completely uninterested
in your work.
In my work, couldn't be less interested. But I'm sure he'll love it. I'm sure he'll love. It doesn't matter if I'm in it or not. I'm sure he'll love the film, because it's, you know, it's great for kids.
It is a great movie.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.